What happened to the men that killed our favorite rappers? We often hear about rappers with insane criminal pasts, some of which include murder. Take for example Gucci, Mane, or YNW Melly. But we don't typically hear about the men who have killed rappers. Sadly, in the past few years, we have lost a range of captivating, beloved rappers, including xxxtentacion and Pop Smoke, who took the entire world by storm with their genius rap lyrics. You wouldn't believe some rappers on this list who have tragically and brutally been murdered by essentially normal people. Keep watching till the end of this video to see men who really killed rappers. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get into the video, subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks. First is the death of xxxtentacion. The absolutely brutal murder of rising rapper xxxtentacion happened on the afternoon of June 18, 2018. He was gunned down and murdered in an apparent robbery outside a high-end motorcycle dealership in Florida. The rapper was shot point blank in the neck numerous times and was critically injured before being pronounced dead later that evening. With news of his death dropped, the entire rap community fell silent. No one could believe that this up-and-coming successful yet controversial rapper was alive one minute and dead the next. So what exactly went down that day? Well, xxxtentacion had let fans know via his social media platforms that he wanted to purchase a new motorbike or a vehicle of some sort. Before driving to Riva Motorsports, an upscale vendor of motorcycles and boats in a popular suburb of Florida, X traveled to Bank of America to withdraw money. He was then followed by a dark-colored SUV, and inside were the alleged killers Dedrick Williams, Robert Allen, Michael Boatwright, and Trayvon Newsom. After withdrawing money from the bank, the killing, according to investigators, was planned and not random. In January 2018, Williams was in the same probation office as X, and on the day of the killing, Williams recognized the rapper's car. While X was looking at motorcycles, the two, Williams and Allen, strolled directly past him. After a half-hour wait, X exited the dealership, climbed back into his black BMW i8, and began driving away while Newsom and Boatwright exited the vehicle and demanded items from X. The SUV drove in front of his car, trapping him in. Following a brief battle, Newsom was able to steal a Louis Vuitton bag while Boatwright was able to grab his chain. Newsom then dashed back to the car. Despite the fact that the robbery was over, Boatwright stepped back 1 or 2 steps away from X's truck, grabbed his firearm, and apparently looked straight into the rapper's eyes and pumped a total of 6 bullets into him, basically killing him on the spot, although he later died in the hospital. Many fans still wonder why they felt the need to murder the rapper. They had already achieved their goal of robbing him. The murder seemed like a completely unnecessary evil act. 2 days after xxxtentacion died in the hospital, Dedrick Williams was arrested on July 10th. Michael Boatwright was charged with the murder. He was already in jail, having been caught 5 days prior on drug allegations. Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Meek Mill were among the rappers who paid respect to X. After his untimely demise, the rapper's girlfriend announced she was pregnant a few days after he was killed in a bittersweet turn of events. What about the death of a young Dolph? Next up on our list was an up-and-coming rapper who was just beginning to experience massive success before he was tragically murdered. Young Dolph, an independent rap singer and cousin of the late musician Juice WRLD, was shot and killed in his hometown of Memphis in November 2021. At the time, reports claim a gunman drove up and shot the rapper through the window of his car. The rapper at the time was buying cookies from a bakery. Dolph, who had 4.4 million Instagram followers at the time, had gained a lot of notice, peaking at 49 on the Billboard 200 chart and releasing a great album with Megan Thee Stallion in August of 2020. As you can see, young Dolph was only getting started in his up-and-coming rap career when he was cruelly murdered. One issue remained after his horrific death. Who was to blame? The two men accused of fatally shooting rapper Young Dolph in a broad daylight outside a Memphis bakery pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Justin Johnson, 23, and Cornelius Smith, 32, were named as the suspects and filed their pleas in Shelby County Criminal Court in Memphis, Tennessee, through their attorneys. This trial is still ongoing, so we don't yet know the outcome, but we're sure these guys will spend a significant amount of time behind bars, and as they should. Next is the death of a rapper Pop Smoke. Another horrific rap murder that plagued the rap community was the brutal killing of Pop Smoke. On February 19, 2020, Pop Smoke was in Hollywood Hills, California, renting a house from Teddy Mellencamp of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. While staying there, 5 hooded males, including one wearing a ski mask carrying a weapon, came into the residence through a second-story balcony as Jackson was taking a shower at 4:30 a.m. The intruders threatened to kill a woman by holding a gun to her head, and after an apparent altercation, the men shot the rapper at a total of 3 times, including to the woman who almost lost her life as well. At a Los Angeles residence, 4 persons have been accused with the murder of rapper Pop Smoke. Robbery and murder charges have been filed against Coy Walker, 19, and Keandre Rogers, 18. The same allegations are being brought against 2 males ages 15 and 17, who cannot be identified due to their age. If convicted, the 2 adults may face a life sentence in prison with no prospect of parole. Prosecutors have stated that they would not seek the death sentence against the guy charged with the murder of rapper Pop Smoke. The man, along with 3 juveniles, were officially charged in 2021 with the murder of the late New York rapper. Thankfully, these killers got the justice they deserve, which was comforting to many of Pop Smoke's family, friends, and adoring fans. Lastly, we have the death of rapper Draco. The Ruler, and lastly, the brutal murder of rapper Draco. The Ruler, who sadly passed last year and is probably the most gruesome murder on our list today. Draco the Ruler, whose actual name is Daryl Caldwell, died on December 19, 2021, after being fatally stabbed in a backstage scuffle at a Los Angeles music festival, where he was set to perform. He was 28 years old at the time. Scott Johnson, his publicist, confirmed his death to CNN. Draco the Ruler's assassination is still currently being investigated, and this past month, the trail was halted due to a weak witness cooperation, probably in fears of potential gang retaliation for his cooperation. The investigation is still ongoing, and fans are waiting for answers about the late rapper's fate. According to TMZ, police are largely relying on surveillance and cell phone footage to break the case, with most witnesses refusing to come forward to speak with authorities. Police have begun to investigate a possible link between the rapper's killing and the suspected gang-related murder of Compton rapper Slim 400, who was fatally shot on December the 8th of 2021. What fans also may be unaware of is that Draco the Ruler's stabbing death occurred in the midst of a long-running rivalry with fellow rapper YG, with Draco threatening to kill him just months before his own death. However, there's no evidence that YG was involved in the stabbing death of Draco, who was 28 at the time. And there you have it, some of the most violent, scary rapper deaths that were seemingly committed by average people for very superficial reasons. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.